for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Look at the 76ers starting group. James is out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard. Now here's Randle. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Davis dishes to Young. Back to Davis. Pass to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And Davis can't get it to go. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
When you watch Young, there's a courage to his game.
Young against Maxey. Brown right side. Up top, Randle. In the corner, it's James. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
George is checked in for Washington. Middleton hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Maxey against Young. Pass to Wagner. There's the triple. Here's Barlow. Plays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is Young. And in the game with Charlotte, he did not play well.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Porter. Fires the 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The kick out to Young. Drills it from outside. Young's got 7.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Barlow. Porter in the corner. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Young outside. Shot from the wing. The shot, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Tie game in Washington. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Edgecombe. Handle out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Brown.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And Sarr throws it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Wizards. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Just 5 to shoot. Sarr with a screen on Brown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Davis is checked in for Washington. Chris Middleton comes in for Koulibaly. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bona's checked in, and it's LeBron in for Porter. Washington trailing. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Inside, here's Sarr, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
And he can't get the first one. And the big fella Alex Sarr showing promise. Craig especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
That one misses.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Young's checked in for Carlton Carrington. Free throw good, LeBron. At over 40 years old, Richard, the way LeBron James is still able to impact the game is absolutely incredible.
And just for context, through NBA history, the averages for a player once he turns 40 are 6 points and 3 rebounds. LeBron is blowing that out of the water.
That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Young. Middleton outside. Back to Young. Middleton with a screen for Young. Back to Middleton. Just 3 to shoot. Davis. And again, Washington, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. The intel today is out of the Big Apple. The New York Knicks, with an early season transaction, they're looking to put more points on the scoreboard and do it efficiently. That's where Anfernee Simons comes in. He doesn't have to do too much. He's certainly candidate for the 50-40-90 club. Now, he probably won't get there because it's really hard to do, but it speaks to the value he can give you at that end of the floor on each possession. I can't wait to see how they fit him in offensively.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. Wizards trail by 7. Young inside. Middleton against Maxey. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Maxey. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Young outside. And there's the drive. Count the basket. Young's got 9 points.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the players of the week. The winner in the East, Tyrese Maxey.
Great to see Maxey get acknowledged, hustling on both ends to be a difference maker. He's talented, but also a self-made dude.
And yeah, as they say, he leaves it all out there on the floor every night. And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
I feel like we've done this a million times, maybe 1,000,001. Talk about LeBron having a huge first half, but the man is ageless. There's only one king, and it's him.
Talking about LeBron on our halftime show, a tradition since 2003. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The 76ers leading by 6. A moment for an injury report.
Well, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Allie, thank you for the update.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
They've got Trae Young. Davis is out there with Ayton. Then it's Chris Middleton. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Middleton after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And that one is good.
And if you foul Middleton in the act, you may as well chalk the point up. He's always been a very consistent
free throw shooter.
The Wizards have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
First team foul. At the line for one, Rex Middleton.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Count that one. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Michael Porter, he's checked in for James. And it's Edgecombe in for Bradley Beal. Here's Maxey. Brown outside. Randall with a screen for Brown. Down low. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 9. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Maxey against Ayton. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Young pass to Ayton. Count it, good. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Picked by Randall. Maxey passes to Randall. And stolen by Ayton. Middleton drives in, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Wizards making a switch here. George is checked in. There's 1:17 left to play in the 3rd. Nice ball movement by Washington. To the wing right side. Young outside. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Butler with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Barlow. And here's Porter, defended by George. Wagner as screen on George. Porter, no luck. Wizards trail by 5. And here's Young. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Outside, George. There's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. George has got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
That shot wide open. Maxey's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Man, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. 76ers on top, leading by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Wagner is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Maxey. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3. Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 5. Maxey looking it over. James, a screen on George. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Washington shooting well, 50% from the floor. Beal against Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Maxey. Yep, that goes down.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Julius Randle comes in for Wagner. And it's Brown in for Edgecombe. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thank you once again, Allie. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Maxey. Maxey sets a screen for Beal. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Now, here is Young. Davis. Oh, Davis is unstoppable inside.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Randle. Yeah, count it.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now, here's Brown. Takes one up. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Getting the hoop and the arm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Timeout number 4, Philadelphia timeout. PG Anfernee, let's welcome to the floor. Caesar Tight Squad. Let's direct your attention to the court and make some noise.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Young! James rips down the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are sometimes that you miss.
Maxey with it, now guarded by Ayton. And the shot goes in.
Wheeling that ball in Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Tyrese Maxey. At the line, 2-1.
By the lane. One shot.
They throw good, Maxey.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Philadelphia.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Maxey.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Young outside. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Washington basketball. Substitution on the court.
So Philadelphia wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Well, LeBron, this is the last game for a little while, so as a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just, work your mind, work your body as well, and, get ready for practice.
Well, try to mix in a little rest before you get back to the grind and enjoy it. Thanks, LeBron.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.